Welcome back. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Michael.
I'm Sue.
And this is a close-knit family. It is Friday, June 12th. This is Season 3, Episode 4. We are a knitcast coming to you from Armstrong in the North Okanagan region of British Columbia, Canada, following our ongoing yarn and knitting addiction.
Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, I forgot to ask you, is my eyelash falling off?
I don't think so.
On either side?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No?
Got my magnetic eyelashes on.
Ooh.
And I know one felt like it was flapping around earlier. So, yeah. Okay, so stay tuned. Because we're going to be doing one of our famous random giveaways. Details later on in today's striking and intense program.
It's an episode.
Of
Close-knit
excitedness. All right. So, if we start with, I'm going to see if my water maybe doesn't fall over.
Okay.
That's good. Okay. As you can see, for those of you who are returning, and if you're new, welcome. We're trying yet another new location.
I didn't realize just how perfect our last recording location was until we couldn't use it anymore.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, working on it. So, Yarnquisitions.
Yarnquisitions. This has been Yarnquisitions.
Yeah, that was it.
Yep.
It happened, it's over, and there weren't any. Okay, so,
Foes.
I finished my husband's
Socks
from Crafty Jack's yarn. They're the yarn dyer. And these are knit with fleece from the Targhee breed of sheep. So this is my first experience with Targhee. I enjoyed knitting with it very much. It is definitely like, it's a very what's the word I want?
Tough.
It's tough. It's got spring. It feels really sturdy, and yet it's soft. Right? Like it's not
soft,
pricky
yeah.
like a lot of sturdy yarns tend to be. Lloyd's tried them on, they fit. He keeps going, can I have them now? Can I have them now? The toe is Drops Fable.
Yeah.
And so we're going to be getting check-ins from Lloyd as to sort of how they wear. You know, are they particularly warm? Makes no difference. Do they pill? All of that stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't do a contrast heel, because that's where you're really going to find out about a yarn. But just from the feel of them, and I think they're going to be pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm tempted to specifically get more yarn from Crafty Jack's, just because this is a nice, really nice yarn. So that's my faux, and that was using, because Mom told me to, sock recipe by Sue Garen's, available for free on Ravelry, and I knit a 64 stitch on 2.5 millimeter needles.
Alrighty. Okay.
That was faux. That was faux.
All right.
Whips. Works in progress. Go ahead.
Oh, I have put some more rows in on the Montrealer sweater from Design by Dells, and I've put in the contrast color, the accent color row now. So you can kind of see it there. It's
So okay, hang on.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, yeah. So that's, that one contrast row of the variegated yarn is the Stormwind colorway from Black Cat Designs, or Black Cat Yarns.
I just love it.
And so what I need to do right now is measure the length of the raglan, make sure that's right, and then I'll be separating for sleeves.
And then, so the rest of the sweater will continue to stripe.
Yeah, continue in the
but
striping pattern.
not with the fancy.
No, it'll
color.
just be this this white, and I am using Santa Cruz Organic Merino from Juniper Moon Farms. The main black color is the smoked colorway, and the white contrast color 1 is the alabaster colorway. This is 100% wool, right? Yes, 100% wool. Organic wool.
Organic merino from Peru, I think.
And the Stormwind, I have misplaced the label. That's okay though. But I think it's a little. I think it's a little bit of superwash. No, it is superwash. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my whip. What's your whip?
Okay, so I'm whipping on my Ghost Horses knockoff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, the color work pattern is from Caitlin Hunter's pattern, Ghost Horses. I'm turning it into a poncho.
Nice.
And I'm just doing kind of a little bit of a fade. Can you just, yeah. Actually, no, let go of those. Okay, we'll get this figured out. So we've got the oh man, they show up nice. Everything looks better on the camera than it does in real life. I gotta tell you that. So, you can see the horses there. I did just a fold over top part, and I'm going down, and I'm fading from one background color to another here. So the background color up here is from Happy Homes Fiber Arts. And it oh shoot, what was it called?
This thing is so soft, guys.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's also with mohair.
Yeah, but still, it's just.
And it's so warm. Ivy League. This is in her 80/20 sock base. Happy Homes Fiber Arts. That's where I'm at with that one.
Yep.
And I'm still gonna, use it a little bit, and if I decide to fringe, which it's me we're talking about here, I'm probably gonna fringe it.
Yeah.
I hope to have some of that in the fringe as well. And then I've got Ancient Arts Yarns, Whales in the Water.
Yep.
For my other contrast yarn.
Yeah.
And I will say, the fade looks better in person than it does on the camera.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So now I just am basically going to knit until I've had enough.
Yep.
So, and the main gray color is Shibui Birch. In tar. Not that the Shibui yarn is tar, but tar is the color.
Yes.
And then this mohair, which again, I still can't tell you who it's from. I've had this in my stash for 3 or 4 years now, and I'm just happy to be using it. But because I have far more of these yarns than I do of this one, I have started only using the mohair on every second row.
Okay.
And it's still, you still get the...
Yeah, it's still fuzzy.
Oh, yeah. So up top here, it's every row.
Yeah.
And it's going to be nice, super, super warm.
Yeah.
And then down here, it's every second row. So it'll still be warm.
Yep.
Just not quite as thick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my my Ghost Horses whip.
Decent.
I'll put that down. Now the other thing I'm working on is something that I can't really tell you about, and I
Then why'd you put it in the notes?
And I don't have anything to show you, but I am doing because it's just like there is something else that I was working on. I'm doing a collab with a local yarn dyer.
Oh.
For a pattern and for like a subscription box from Kelowna Yarns.
Oh, cool.
So that's good. As I sit and start playing with the satin on my, because that's what I do.
Yep.
However,
my
tendonitis has flared up again.
Yep.
Yay! So I had the shot for my tendonitis about 6 months ago. So I'm thinking that has probably worn off.
Possibly.
So I could go back and get another shot. Or, since I'm not working anyway, I could try and take a break.
Yep.
And possibly let it heal.
Healing is a good thing.
Instead of just masking what's going on. So,
yeah.
I think that's what I'm going to do, which means I'm not knitting anymore.
Oh boy, so now I have to catch up.
And that could, I mean, my intention is to do that for 3 months, which is through the end of August. What am I going to do when we go camping?
Read.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And read.
Yeah.
Reading when camping in our family is code for having a nap.
Yeah, when you go to read and lie down, generally there's snoring that follows along with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's kind of, I don't know how, I don't know, we'll see if I can hold out for very long. Mike and I probably both are doing this because we have a window in front of us. And it's nice to look out the window. And there's actually a cloud out there right now that looks like a cameo.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Anyway. You didn't care about that.
No.
Okay, so Mike.
Hi.
What do you bring to the table?
Well, I don't so much bring to the table this week because I've kind of run out of things to bring to the table.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't want to leave you empty-handed for this week, so I wanted to bring to the table a board game-like computer game that has become my life for the last week or so since I picked it up. A game called Civilization 6. The sixth game in the Civilization franchise. Civilization is a turn-based strategy game. So you take turns, as you would in a board game, and it's a strategy game, specifically in the 4X genre. And the 4Xs are explore, expand, exploit, exterminate. And those are more or less your 4 methods of winning in Civilization. There are 4 victory conditions. And,
okay.
Yeah, and games typically last, I think I've had some single-player games last like 7 hours. I played against one of my friends in a duel for 5 or 6 hours a couple weeks ago. Me and 2 other guys have a game on the go right now. We're probably going to be picking that up tonight. It's a game where you're playing as the leader of a civilization throughout history, and you need to found your cities, defend your cities, have scientific achievements, and move through time, and your interactions with your other civilizations.
Like move through time, or just like time goes by.
Time goes by.
Right.
Yeah, and your interactions with other civilizations in the world will largely influence your gameplay style, and every civilization has their own special powers and units. And I wanted to bring it up because I wanted to say Civilization for me has always been an intimidating thing to get into. The only reason I picked it up was because it was free for a week. But I'm here to tell you it's not as bad as you think it is.
Civilization, not as bad as you think it is.
Yeah, there's a tutorial in the game that does a good job of telling you the basics, the consistence between all the civilizations, and then from there it's just up to you to explore a little bit and figure out more of how the game is played and where you can get more of the information. And yeah,
Cool. Sounds interesting.
Civilization 6.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah. And part of the reason, why you've got into that is you kind of overdosed on
D&D.
D&D. I mean, you were playing like a different game just about every day of the week.
I was playing 3 games a week.
Yeah.
And
you were DMing a couple and playing.
DMing 2 games a week, playing in 1, and I was just getting completely burnt out. So I am taking a week off D&D.
Yeah. And well done. And if you need to take 2, take 2.
Yeah.
Because that's part of the thing, right? Is recognizing when something's no fun anymore.
Yeah.
You stop doing it.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were also telling me you have a newer friend.
Yes.
Who's what?
They crochet.
Yeah, cool.
It turns out they crochet quite a bit. And I wanted to bring it up because I was quite impressed the other night that they managed to crochet an entire slipper in one evening. And I was just like, God, I can barely do a sock in a week.
Yeah, well, crochet it's a different animal.
Yeah, it's completely different, and then they managed to do 2 pairs of slippers in like 3 or 4 days, and it was just like, holy crow, man.
Yeah, the only scarf that I've ever completed was a crochet scarf.
Oh.
And because crochet grows very quickly, and of course it depends too on how thick your yarn is, but crochet grows very quickly. It also uses a lot more yarn, so for things like slippers, they're thicker.
Yeah.
I don't know if a crochet sock would be less. It's what I'm trying to say. More durable. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
I don't know if you wear through on crochet. Anyway, whatever. That was just my mind going off the way it does. So that was just not really even a question. So anyway, it's time for a random giveaway. It's time for a random giveaway. So the rules are, for anyone who's new, you just answer the question that we ask you in the comments below this video. And we have a certain criteria that we're not telling you about that we're looking for in the answers. And the person who fulfills that will be the winner.
Indeed.
And we're sending out some cool cam stitch markers.
Yep.
So it's as simple as answering this question. The question is, what's your favorite show to watch right now? What's your favorite show to watch right now? So that could be a podcast. Yep. Or a video cast or a vlog or whatever you call them. It could be a TV show.
Yep.
It could be something on YouTube. It could be something on Disney. It could be something on Netflix, on Amazon, Acorn, cable, whatever. Just what's your favorite show to watch right now? It's a little bit of a selfish question on my part because I'm not knitting. Yeah. And
you need to know what to watch.
My back has been particularly bad lately.
Yeah.
I'm not really even, I'm very, extremely limited to what I can do right now.
Yep.
Pretty much sitting.
Yeah.
And not knitting.
Yeah. Favorite show to watch? Well, I've been listening, basically whenever I'm in my car, I'm listening to The Adventure Zone. Which is a D&D podcast from the brothers McElroy, who do other shows on the internet like My Brother and Me, Monster Factory. Yeah, they do lots of things. And The Adventure Zone is their D&D podcast, which if you're looking for one to listen to while Critical Role is on hiatus, I do recommend The Adventure Zone. Just skip episode 1, go to episode 1.5. They clean it up.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, so there's a story behind that. And
Okay.
Anyway, it makes sense if you actually like read the descriptions of the episodes. They explain why episode 1.5 exists. Anyway,
there you go.
The Adventure Zone. Yeah.
So I have been watching back episodes of Critical Role.
Campaign 1.
Campaign 1. And when that just is like too much of a slog for me, because sometimes it's like, okay, enough.
Yeah.
I tend to go to Midsummer Murders.
Yep.
Midsummer Murders is like my light entertainment.
Yes.
Because, well, frankly, I've watched them so many times now.
You just know what's happening.
But it's light. It's not heavy. It's not, it's not complicated. And then what's my third one? Because I've got 3 things that I tend to go. Critical Role, Midsummer.
Vikings?
Vikings. That's it. That's my third one. So yeah, let us know what your favorite show is to watch. Not necessarily watch and knit.
But just to watch.
Yeah. It might be a movie.
Yeah.
But I'd prefer something sort of more ongoing.
Episodic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about it for today, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And I don't know what's going to happen coming up because I'm not knitting.
Well, I'm still knitting, so...
Yep. So we'll yep.
Okay. Thank you for joining us today. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe here on YouTube. Really helps us out grow the channel. Follow us on Instagram, Close Knit Family Knitcast. Join us on Ravelry. All the information for that will be on the end card and in the description. Don't forget to comment below what your favorite TV show is. Well, what your favorite show to watch is. And as always, keep your knitting close and your family closer. Bye.